Scap protraction, pails and rails. This is a little more difficult to create, but our goal here is to get the ability of the scap to reach more forward here. So we're going to do the same way we do any other joint. We're going to try to get it in a stretch for a certain amount of time, about 2 minutes is good, and then we're going to try to do a contraction in 2 different directions. So if I take my body back and kind of lean back a little bit, it's taking my scap into more protraction. As always, not pushing into pain here. So if it has to be in more mid-range position, that's completely fine. But whatever your end range of scap protraction here is, notice that scap is coming, around my rib cage here. I'm kind of leaning into that stretch. Maybe feel a little bit in the mid to upper back, mid to upper trap there. We're going to try to hold this for 2 minutes. The pail is going to be driving out of this position. So I got to make sure I concentrate on using this stuff back here to drive my scap back and for the pail. So I'm not just like pulling this and pulling myself up. Obviously, I can do that. In addition, if you can like hold yourself in any position, like if you have something to hold on to, this can also help. If you're doing it in a doorway, just hold on to the opposite side of the door frame can help too. So you're trying to pull back as best you can on this backside, and then you're going to try to reach for the rail forward to get more scap protraction in this position. So pail, drive scap into retraction, rail, push scap forward into more protraction, trying to get this guy, this back scap here, to elongate and reach around that rib cage even more. Again, knowing that obviously we can pull ourselves up with the arm, we're trying to keep it isolated into that one scap and trying to hold on to something else, like having some sort of external resistance. So in this position, I might like get into this position here, hold on to this guy, so I'm pulling with this hand, but I'm not letting myself go forward. So I'm just trying to work that protraction out, that retracted position in as much of a protracted position as possible.